Well, good morning, gentlemen. You are in the Buncombe County Board of Adjustment. I'm Jim Lesko. I will be chairing this meeting, and I will ask my fellow members to self-introduce themselves.
Sure. I'm James Wilson from South Asheville.
Lisa Stevens, South Asheville.
Peggy Mann, Limestone.
Jim Guido, Beaver Dam.
John Yurko, Weaverville.
Lori Camerata, Beaver Dam.
Bruce Strom, Candler.
Okay, members, you all received a copy of the January 11th minutes of our last meeting. Are there any corrections? Hearing none, the minutes shall stand as submitted. If you're going to testify today, you'll have to be sworn in, so you would come forward, please. You put your hand on the Bible there. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Josh?
Before we get started, just a note that we have 8 members today, so either Ms. Stevens or Mr. Strom will have to refrain from voting when we get to that point.
I can refrain.
Okay, you can contain yourself today.
I'll try.
Okay, thank you.
The case before you, you'll recall back in either September or October, you heard a similar plan for this site. This is an alternate version of that plan. It's a construction of a new building rather than a revision to the existing building. This is a conditional use permit to site a new skilled nursing facility pursuant to 78-66 or 677 and 78-678, paragraph 9 of the zoning ordinance of Buncombe County on pin lot 9608823915 at 102 Holcombe Cove Road. This is a 65,000 square foot facility, and that's the reason that it's triggering the plan unit development standard as well. We've not received very many phone calls about this particular project. The phone calls that we received were for informational purposes only and didn't express an opinion one way or the other.
All right.
That's what I've got for you today.
Who will be presenting here, or will all of you be presenting?
We'll start.
Okay, what are your names?
I'm David Kidder, President and CEO of Carolina Adventist Retirement System.
I'm Daniel Hahn, I'm a landscape architect with Broadwoods Associates.
All right, please tell us what you would like to do.
Well, we're in the process of, back as he mentioned, we were going to renovate our existing building. As we started looking at the cost of renovating a 37-year-old building, bids started coming in on the project. We decided we could build a new building for just a little bit more than renovating an old building and still having a 37-year-old footprint. We had property on our campus, and so we were proposing to build a 67,000 square foot replacement building. It's about twice the size of the building that we have now, same number of residents, but more private rooms added on. We'll have 72 private rooms versus our current 10. So it's a replacement facility on our campus.
In other words, you're doing essentially the same thing you were going to do before when you came to us the last time, but now you're just going to put a new structure up.
Exactly.
And it was larger.
A larger structure, and instead of renovating the old building, we're just doing a complete rebuild, new construction.
All right. Any comments?
So other than the land disturbance of the bigger footprint, are you doing a lot of other, taking out trees, any other landscaping that's happening?
By and large, the site where this new building is proposed is open. It's a
Okay, so very little
hayfield,
disturbance?
basically, right. So the vegetation that will need to be removed for this development is minimal, actually.
What are you doing with the existing building that you were gonna?
We're going to take it down,
Are you?
demolish it, yeah, and
Any other questions, comments?
Upon the demolition of that building, are you removing slab and all, or will you be leaving the slab?
We plan to take everything, and eventually we hope to put a community center there for the independent side of our retirement campus.
Any further comments? Sir, do you have any comments?
Mr. Chair, before we move any further, if we could just get on the record the intent to terminate the original conditional use permit that was previously approved and move forward with this one. That way we don't have two conditional use permits floating out there.
How do we officially do that?
If we just have the applicant state that, I think that would.
Okay, that's all
put
it
in the
takes.
record.
Okay. Would you so state that you're, what's the,
Rescinding-
what,
rescinding
is
previous-
rescind the proper word?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to rescind what we had here before and bring this proposal to the board.
Okay, at this time, I'm going to close the public hearing. And gentlemen, is the information you have provided to the board accurate to the best of your knowledge and belief?
Yes, sir.
Any discussion?
Is there any further discussion?
I live about a mile and a half beyond these guys, and looking at the drawings here, this will be a benefit and a credit to our community, so thank you for bringing it.
Thank you.
All right.
Mr. Chair, based upon the evidence presented to this board, including the following exhibits: the petitioner's application, submitted development plans, the GIS maps, and the findings of fact worksheet, I move that this board adopt the following findings of facts, numbers 1 through 6A and 6A through, where are we? V.
B. Is there a second to that motion?
A second.
Okay, we have a motion to adopt the finding of facts. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Let the minutes show that there was unanimous vote to support. Now, we would like to have a motion to approve the application.
Based on the foregoing findings of fact and for the reasons set forth therein, I move that the requested conditional use permit be approved.
Is there a second to that motion?
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the application. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Let the minutes show that there was a unanimous vote. Support that.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much, appreciate it.
Go and build a nice, handsome new structure, an asset to our community.
We'll have you there.
The other
for
one
the
pretty
grand
old looking.
Okay, thank you. Is there any further business before us?
That's all you have on your agenda this afternoon.
All right. I will close this hearing at 12:10.